Wahaha! Streaming. The stream, it is begun. I'm just looking through some tabs and stuff. Hello to the people who might watch this back. I don't actually know how many people actually watch these back and like listens to what I have to say in hindsight, but I'm streaming today, baby. Hello. Hi. The traders. The immediate response, I start streaming and then people pop in immediately, and for this stream of all the streams that it could have been for. No PNG, it's me. It's this is my Papa Louie Sona. Because we're playing Papa's Freezeria. It's funny because I actually did have to put. Honestly, I'm still not done customizing it. I forgot that I was actually going to customize the hair, and to make it look a bit nicer. Um, what was I gonna say? I feel like I had like a bunch of things on my brain and then I just nothing. Oh, I fucked that up. I Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Someone here appreciates my Papa Louis soda. Which I've never made before. I just made it for this stream series, which yeah, I should talk about this. So I at some point I had actually started this on a different save file. If I go to the menu, you can actually see I have a different one. Um, where I have like I'm very much more progressed in that one. Because I'm not well in the head, I decided I think it would be funny if I were to it'll come up when I show the menu, but I thought it would be funny to unlock every single piece of clothing and all of its color variations, which which if you were just unlocked all the clothing by itself, then you know that's like a reasonable thing to do. That's just something you would do on a regular playthrough. But what I have the goal to do is that every color variation, there's 51 variations per item of clothing with like custom colors. Um, I fucked that one up. I'm getting distracted. Uh, and that multiplies by another 51 times depending on how many elements um, you have that can have different colors per outfit. So some of them have up to 4 color variations, not everything. But if you run the numbers, it's going to wildly get out of control. Um, the scope of this is not a well, you really shouldn't do this to yourself, but I really like playing this game just for hours on end. Usually I put something in the background and all I do is I play Papa's Freezeria Deluxe, um, and I grind for ages and ages, just, and I thought, what a perfect series for like a stream where we can just do this forever for however long it takes in order to unlock every single color variation, you know, just for funsies. I'm sure that this will be a great idea. Um, and I did play some of this before stream just because I wanted to have like my Sona in game on this save file, but it's still very much at the beginning of this save. I haven't progressed far. I mean, you could see earlier based on what day I'm on. Um, I just don't want to play games normally. I just want to have a really, like, I want to have goals, and what other goal could I have in this game besides just doing the basic stuff of getting every achievement? I also forgot to introduce my assistant, who I decided my assistant for the moment is going to be Vincent Saul from Just Roll With It. Which I only realized after the fact, that he was Vincent Saul. 99 points. 99 points is nice. I have gotten perfects before. Though I must say that I have never gotten a day of pure perfects, I don't think. Like, I think I've gotten pretty close, but I don't know how to do how to make things consistently. It looks like the UK flag. No, not the UK. We're skipping these. Okay, yeah, so this is me. This is Vincent Saul from podcast Just Roll With It, because of why the fuck not. But let me illustrate to you what we're dealing with, okay? So here is a here is one outfit. Okay? You have 51 colors. Sometimes you'll have a limited amount of colors to pick from. So you won't have to have as many. And some you have two. So you can pair them up like this. For another 51 different versions. And you can do them in this kind of order. So yeah, I think it is 51 times 51. Hang on, let me calculate this. So that's 2,601, which in this example, if you times it by 30, you need $78,000, $78,030. If it has 3, then that's 51 times 51. I think 5 times 51 again. So you would need 1,302, 651 different combinations. And then if it's one with 4, which I think is the maximum, that's 6,765,201. We won't think about that right now. We'll just focus on getting the ones that have a more reasonable number of variations. Just don't worry about it. everything's going to be fine. And this is a perfectly normal idea to have for like a thing that you can do. I'm also still coughing. It's been like, I don't know how long it's been since I initially got sick, but this cough refuses to go. I think it was like this the last time I got sick too. Coughs just seem to linger with me. I mean, I know it doesn't help when you talk, but I feel like before when I had coughs, it didn't drag on as long as this. Who knows? But yeah, I've been thinking about the upgrades that you can get in this game. I don't think you need all the upgrades, like necessarily. I think the max amount of drinks you'll usually have to blend is 3, so you don't need something to speed up the process. Like for every single one. I never expected this game of all things for you to stream. Why not? Is it because I've played like Faith and like games that are more skill based? Cause I have like games that like everyone can agree is like good, and then I have games I just play because I like doing the same thing over and over again. Oh, perfect at the start of the day. Cool, 100 points. 100 points, yeah. Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I feel like games would be fall into 2 categories. That's like games that are just like, you know, they're just good games in general, the good platformers, good like whatever it is. And then you have other games which are really just there because again, I like playing things on loop. That's why I play so many nonograms. Oh shit, I put on the wrong topping. Fuck. Well, I lost attention. Excuse me while I redo that order. I got distracted by calling one of the characters a fatty. Because it looks like 2009 Lady Gaga. That is true. I mean, you could probably guess who my favorite is just based on my setup right now. But it would be funny if I did a tier list of the characters. Since they're basic... I don't know. They're just... what do I feel towards these characters? Nothing really. Like, I don't know anything about them. Other than the orders they make. They never talk. Who knows? Customer is gonna save Poker Face. Yeah, that's what they really need in this game for them to break into song, to do more. Oh, so I just realized, isn't that like the French flag. Or like the Dutch flag or something. Let's not mess this up this time. The waiting time is very interesting, by the way. When I was playing this by myself and I was like paying attention to the game, like the waiting time you really can't mess up. Like unless you mess up the order entirely, like I don't think it's possible to get a bad waiting time. Just when you're playing averagely, it's like fine. But yeah, Deltarune, I still haven't played it. Which I told someone I was going to play it, and then I haven't gone around to it still. I still know nothing about the game. Well, I mean, I know some things vaguely, but who would want to play Deltarune when you can play Papa's Freezeria Deluxe on Steam? Truly the better game. $150 pay, woo! Gotcha, is Rousey boy or girl? I think, I don't know. I think this got asked like last time and my response is just like you should ask Rousey. That's what I think you should do. I should actually pull out the calc. The first thing we could get is maybe the solid tea. So how much do I need for that? $1,275. Okay. Okay. I also don't know if getting achievements is like worth it, because I don't know if that actually contributes to like how your tips are, how you get tips and everything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's just like achievements for the sake of achievements, which isn't our main goal. We need cash. We need a lot of cash. And I don't know if there's a maximum to what level you can get. There is a maximum to how many stars you can have with a customer. But I think you can continue to level up, which means that during the week, at the end of the week, you can get a certain amount of money. So that's gonna be really key to this whole operation. If only you could be tipped 98 bucks per day. If only you got tipped as much as you did in Papa's Freezeria. In any of the Papa Louie games for that matter. Which I never played the original, by the way. Like, I have Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe because that came out and I was very excited. I played a bit of it. Haven't finished it yet. But Papa's Freezeria was the one that I liked the most. The gameplay loop called to me. I get a mango smoothie, please, medium size. You know, there is like a food truck. If I had more viewers, it would be very funny to just have breaks to give people like what they want ordered. I would love to do that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I mean, this series will probably go on for a while. I just hazarding a guess that it's gonna take quite a bit. So hobbies on Sunday? I mean, just the usual hobbies. Like, are they meant to change on a Sunday? Gonna get some McDonald's? Yeah, no worries. I don't know if there's like a Papa's like fries game. I can get you if it's there. I can get you the Papa Louie like McDonald's. Just thinking about the hobbies question. You know, my hobbies are the same things as I do on stream. I draw. Actually, the one thing I do that I don't do on stream is writing. Because I cannot focus on writing, when I'm with other people. It just takes up too much of my brain space. And I'm not very good at writing in the first place, so... Soul fanfiction? Yeah! Very occasionally I'll try my hand at it. I have no clue who Kurt Cobain is. I love when people know like celebrities and stuff, but I don't. I only know the ones that are like memes. I know Nicolas Cage. Is Nicolas Cage still relevant at all? Is he still alive even? I don't know. He is? Well, that's, congrats. You think? Like, surely not, right? The internet would... The internet would let you know if Nicolas Cage died. He was iconic in memes. Like Chuck Norris. Also, there's like some... I don't actually know. You can get like outfits in minigames, but the thing is that I don't know if they're set outfits or if they're randomized. Because if they're set outfits, like, that's kind of good, but it's not going to get us very far. Whereas if they're randomized, that could be incredibly helpful. In fact, it would be more helpful than earning money through minigames, which is kind of my current, like, what I think would be best. Or, I mean, it probably would be more time efficient to actually not use tickets at all, I don't think. Because you're gonna earn so much money just by playing the game regularly. But if I wanted to use them, there's like only a couple which give you money. Still waiting for the actor who played Forrest Gump. Still alive. I can name more YouTubers than I can name actors. Is that based? Never mind, as soon as that question came out of my mouth, I was like, what do you mean is that based? It's probably sadder. Like, come on, Sol, you're not yet. You haven't been watching art films? Don't know the angry video game nerd, Sol. Yes. Although it was just before my time, so like I didn't watch him personally, but I know of him. And he's married. That's what I know. At least I think. Isn't he like retired and stuff? And he has like a wife and kids. A lot of old YouTubers got married and have like children. This whole video essay on him by folding ideas. Yeah. When YouTubers have such a history that they, like, generate their own video essays. Amazing. So what do you mean not really? I mean, obviously not, like... I'm talking about old YouTubers. Retired YouTubers. I mean, actually, there are some that haven't retired yet, but... Stampy. Folding ideas sounds... I mean, I don't actually know if that sounds familiar. Sometimes YouTuber names blend in together. I'm trying to think what the latest video essay I watched was, but I genuinely can't remember. Then again, if I try to remember anything on this spot, then it just disappears from my memory. Another thing I've been thinking for this game is that, you know, the more stars you get with a customer, the better they tip you. And the faster they read their order. And I'm thinking, I don't know if it would be worth it to send a bunch of tickets to one individual, like, customer to just get them to a really high level and they can give you a bunch of money just like consistently per day. I don't remember how good the tips are. I know it can get up to, I think, like $20. I don't know if it goes higher than that. The dirtier the better. That just out of context is like, do you want me to put like dirt in your shake? This is one where you can control how much money you get, because you don't have to go for the prize. You have these different circles, but it gives you like at max $2. I like watching Tricks commercial. Ah, I see. Yeah, you have a bunch of these. I wonder if that exclamation mark means that they're actually coming in on the day. I don't know. There's a lot of things I realize I don't know about this game, and there probably isn't going to be answers to these questions because I don't think people want to play Papa's Freezeria for hours and hours on end. I think they just want to have like a normal gaming experience. Yeah, I'm just thinking currently, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or if I just forgot to, but with this special, this specific one gives you double the amount of tips for it. And there is an sign that you can get, which when it's up, you get more customers ordering the special. I feel like that's probably the play. This is the strat. These are my hardcore tactics playing Papa's Freezeria, you know. And again, I don't think we need like a lot of upgrades. they place is Italian, the music is Jamaican, and the drinks is American. Shh, it's fine. Don't think about it. It matches the setting outside at least. At least I think it does. I will say something about this game is that I think there's a maximum amount of customers you can get up to. I could be wrong about that, and I just still hadn't progressed far enough. But I feel like the maximum was like 7 or 8 customers. Which is kind of inconvenient and also not very challenging. Because as you can see, you kind of just go through them, like pretty easily. You never really get overwhelmed by the amount of orders. You never... I don't think you can ever really reach like 4 drinks on the blender unless you like messed it up somehow. Coffee is cold and the ice cream is warm? How is that even possible? People being bad at their jobs. And it's very simple. If you just leave things out long enough, that will be the natural outcome. This makes me want to have some ice cream. Dude, this is the one thing that I think to myself every single time. Like, these drinks look really tasty. I'm not gonna lie. Though I don't really have, like... The thing is that I've never been to a place like this, so I've never had to order anything like this. I don't know. I don't even like really like whipped cream, but this game makes it look like it would be tasty to have on like a milkshake or whatever this is. At most in my real life, I get like a strawberry milkshake. I had a strawberry milkshake like once, and then I haven't been the same since. I just crave it. Also, an unfun fact about this game is that you can't tab out of it, it'll just pause. You do in fact have to have this game open at all times, and you can't click off it for any reason. Even when there's something happening, like you're getting scored, the game will just freeze. The music will keep going. But this whole thing just... you still have to click back into the game, which I don't understand why it's like that. $155? Oh hell yeah. Payday! Woo! Actually, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, as you can see, this is my other one. I'm on rank 117. Which, how much do I get paid? $680. Yeah, let's go into here. The special sign. This could be big. I have a feeling this will be pretty good for us. And we can get... Yeah, we just need one booster, I think, at the moment. It would be nice to have a second one, but... But we'll worry about that later. I have to say, the early part of this is gonna be the most interesting part because, you know, you have a lot of things that you can unlock. You're playing through the game normally. But when we get deep in this, it is going to be a loop. I also don't know why Vincent Soul has a... Why do you have a belt, my boy? Which, by the way, I've played this game a lot, and can I say that certain customizable options, like, are limited based on what gender you choose, and I think that's really sad, because if I want the character to have a cool hairstyle and facial hair, that's just not an option. I had to trans femme my Blorbo in order to get his hairstyle, because I wanted it to look a particular way. Which is interesting because they do let you wear, like, what clothing you want. Like, you could put a guy in a skirt if you want to, but you just, like, can't have facial hair if you're a girl. And it's just kind of funny because I'm like, why is there... Wait, the Papa Louis style is so... Like, what is even gender here? You know? They all look so similar to each other. I don't quite understand the distinction. If I have anything to say about this game is that I wish that the difficulty escalation went like a bit further. I wish the customization was a bit more freeing. I don't know. I didn't actually get a thorough look at Pizzeria, so I don't know if this got addressed in like that part of the game. I wish you could have like a set costume button. I think that would be like nice to have like pre-established costumes so that if you want to change quickly into like a different set amount of outfits, that would be like a thing you could do. And I think that's about it, really. Those are like my main complaints. Also, if there was just like if they had characters in wheelchairs, that would be cool, I think. If they just had more representation. Oh, and also for some reason, they do have head covering, but they don't make it an option from like the beginning, which I think is a bit like strange. Obviously, I think it's a bit strange. I'm like, what? Why is that something you have to like opt into? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like pretty cheap. I mean, we could double check that. That's also another thing where I'm like, I wish that were different. And this is the benefit of the fast forward button. All the other timing, I'm pretty sure is set and you can't change it, but you can make the last drink faster. That is the like one optimization you get. Let me check this real quick, because now I'm curious. $35, so that's a bit more. I just realized the chat just like hadn't loaded apparently, so now it's a bunch of like messages that have caught up. Amazing. What about just ice cream flavors? Ice cream flavors, I used to always get mango sorbet. Now I don't like. I like getting yeah, I was far behind. How many minutes behind? Like 10 minutes behind. Sorry, but I can't control that. Yeah, I like mango. I was obsessed with mango. Now I like cookies and I like chocolate chip. There's quite a few that I like. It would probably be easier to list that like I don't like mint as a flavor. Also, I don't know if I said strawberry milk drinks. I think I was meant to say strawberry milkshakes. I don't know what I said. Have I tried playing a dating game before? It's good. I actually have, yes, I have played dating sims before. I played Dream Daddy, and I mean, DDLC in a way is kind of like a dating game. I haven't played a lot of, but I haven't like played a lot. DDLC does not count. I mean, I know it's a horror game, but it kind of counts. So seeing out of context, what if it had Five Nights in Pizzeria? I don't know what that means. Unhappy with who you are? Change your voice and appearance in the customization chamber. It's that easy. Helldivers 2 tip? What's going on with Helldivers? Why are they telling you how to customize yourself? That's like... I feel like the people playing Helldivers are of the demographic where they don't need to be explained to. Okay, I don't have this one memorized. All of them are medium, and they're always, like, a regular blend. All the specials, I mean. I should play more dating games, but then again, it's kind of hard to find, like, I feel like a lot of the big ones usually just have conventionally attractive people, and I would like something a bit weird. Or like just sort of like a more story. I don't know. I'm Arue, so I need like something weird or like extra. I also just remembered that it was when I played Dad. I think I might have said this before, but I played it, and then my immediate two options being Rob and I think he's Robert. Yeah, he's Robert and the Christian guy. My two immediate options I couldn't get together with. It was very sad. The bird dating sim? What is the bird dating sim? Is it just birds? Yeah, you know, we can do better than that. And the horse dating sim. Oh, you know what's another one that, I mean, I didn't play it by myself, but there was like Dial Town. I've had experience with Dial Town, and I think that that game is great. And I know you're probably talking about like a different horse game, but all I can think about is that one app which was like dating a horse with just an anime boy's face stuck to it. Which I never investigated. I am curious about it, like when I think about it. Seems very interesting. Very high concept. Very provocative. Yeah, you could just blast through this. You could just blast through certain orders when you have when you have the upgrades for it. Again, not that it really matters, I don't think. Like, I don't know if the timing is influenced by it. I'm pretty sure it isn't. You just have to wait around for customers, but it is nice to get orders squared away quickly. So it is white. White chocolate sauce on top. And then coconut shavings. This just looks so tasty. Just don't even put me in front of games like this. I really would like a milkshake. Also, you see we got like $20. That's good. I don't know how much more we can earn than that. But we'll see. I don't know if there's a special where you can earn like even more tips than the one we currently have. I guess we'll see. I can't wait until they release the deluxe versions of the rest of the games. Very excited. What are the things that I've gotten excited about? I've gotten excited about White Knuckle and I get excited about the Papa's games. Which is hilarious considering Silk Song is coming out and like Deltarune came out and those feel like things that should be higher on your priority, but I just this is my world. Deltarune stream? We can definitely stream Deltarune sometime. Honestly, I wasn't actually planning on streaming today, but Xander was the one who put me on stream because he's like getting a bunch of shit sorted out and he's like, Sol, you need to stream. I'm making you stream today and also I'm gonna fix your streaming schedule. And I'm just like, okay. I'm being pulled along with it. So everyone say thanks, Xander. Yeah, because the old one I had, I mean, it's not completely out there for me to stream in the mornings, but I am naturally inclined to nighttime, uh, so it's just much easier for me to stream from 10 to like midnight. I'm very nocturnal. It's actually so wild. If the rest of society had things like allowed things to be open in the middle of the night, I would definitely probably just live majority of my life nocturnally. But for some reason, stores just won't be open and you can't go to the doctor or like anything. You know, that is true. Kind of off-brand for me. But I didn't think about that when I made my online name however many years ago it was now. And then I'm actually concentrating. I'm not screwing up these orders. This is great. We're getting on that grind set. By the way, did you know, like, in the plot of this game, he, like, Papa Louie fucking disappears at sea. He goes on a cruise and then he, like, disappears for like a year or something. Who is the titular Papa? I mean, he's real. That's like at the minimum we can confirm that he is real. He used, I think the original game was called like Papa Louie or something. Oh, I fucked that. Ah, it's whatever. The man, the myth. Oh, I actually got an outfit. That's interesting. Well, that's one less thing we need to unlock. Again, like I didn't play the original, and I most certainly haven't played through like all the rest of them. Mainly because when I was younger, I was very adverse to any of the other formats of the games because it was different. You should just speed this And I think across all the games, Papa Louie just kind of leaves you, by the way. Like, every single time, he just pisses off. It's like, oh, your first day being hired, and you're just alone or something. Very irresponsible. He's lucky I don't just steal all the cash from the register. You just had a realization? Yeah? What's the big realization? Excuse me? +1 customer stop. Ooh. Actually, that's kind of interesting. +1 customer star. That could be very helpful, I think, in getting us into the late game. I think these alternate outfits are so cute, by the way. I'm glad they put these in the game. I think I'll go with the +1 customer star. I think that's gonna be really good for progress. If you think about it, a lot of games are just Papa Louis ripoffs. Daddy Sona. Cursed. But thank you, I'm glad you think so. Everyone should just make themselves a Papa Sona, 'cause it's funny. That's like my opinion. I think people should make just like test out making sonas of like a bunch of different categories. You should make a pony sona, you should make a papa sona, you should make a furry sona. Like, I think it's good for you. I think it's a healthy exercise. Force femmes. Very applicable. Sorry if you want like a good haircut. Guess you'll have to be a girl for that one. Force femmes you. So they give you no options. Not enough force master, exactly. You know, I think there needs to be like a good amount of like I think we need to be forcing people to be more things. I think more people need their free will taken away. The control of their body. Hashtag body horror. Or it could be body not horror if you like it. You know, I wish more people were forced to into bodies where they have to reconcile with there being a gap between how they feel they should look and how they actually look. I think it's healthy to experience that, aside from it being bad for your mental health. I don't think you have to be trans. I think you should just have horrible things afflicted upon you. That's what I love to do to all my characters. I mean, not not literally, but this is what has captivated me lately. I've been really I like rewatched the Amazing Digital Circus like a bunch of times. I feel like that's like one of my favorite elements of it. Cause I need to play Silent Hill. I've heard it's got really weird voice acting, and that's interesting. From this, we can conclude Pomni is a trans icon. To me, they are all trans icons. They all must have body, like, body image issues. I know for a fact they all do. I know this in my heart. It's what I choose to believe. No breakfast blast. We have to blast through other things, namely the game. So woo, we unlocked all the cup sizes. Isn't that exciting? It's not really, but progress is being made. I'm not even paying attention to what day it is. Yeah, the cup sizes. Oh, the plastic cups. That doesn't have to be your only interpretation. Unlocking all bra sizes. You see, what they don't tell you is that you can get cup sizes if you want. You can actually do what you want with your body, and you can working on it. Gotta hurry up on that. Quickly, speed up. Just take double the estrogen, and I'll surely make it go faster. Yeah, customers be ordering this special. This is good. This is good. So good for money. Beyond 2 would suck because it's like... can cause balding. I mean, you can just talk about that with your... That's what I plan to do. I plan to talk to the endocrinologist about that when I finally go see them. When I finally... when Xander helps me with my appointment and... Like, balding isn't bad, but I I just like long hair. I mean, not super long hair, but... Don't imagine it'll be easier now. Well, I'm in Australia, so... things aren't, like, terrible over here. I feel like fanboys... I liked fanboys too much to be non-biased source, to be honest. I'm trying to think about what I like. Cause it's not like I specifically like femboys. Oh yeah, I saw that question. Xander will schedule that stream, so everyone can know what time he'll be when he answers questions. I'm sure that will be very riveting. I can guess what his response is though. You'll beef with him on stream? If you have to, that is. If you end up having conflicting opinions, which... who knows? I mean, to be honest, I feel like when you get to know Xander just a little bit, you kind of know everything there is to him. He would agree with me when I say this. He admits that he is a very simplistic. Simple man, exactly. Simple angel. So you get 2 stars from this? You do! That's... I didn't remember that that existed. That's actually big. That's actually huge for making progress. Like, getting the extra tips, like, the tip multiplier is gonna be good later on, but while we're making progress, like, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna pop off. The US sucks, gonna move to Australia and die to a brown recluse. I mean, I know that, I'm pretty sure there would be a brown recluse, like, here. But I don't... But, like... I don't know, actually. Hang on, let me... Brown recluse. Huh. The immediate maps that come up are like... A lot of them are American map. This is interesting. The global distribution. There's a lot in China. Apparently. More than in the US. More than in Australia. Jeez. I don't actually know a lot about brown recluses, but you are... Hang on, I'm going looking this up again. What is a brown recluse? Cause it's different from a huntsman, right? Yeah. Similar to those other recluse spiders. Genus. Looks like players. Because I don't see brown recluses around. You're more likely to come across a huntsman, which is a very scared, spider. And they're like an entirely different species, I'm pretty sure. What do you think is the most likely animal for you to die to if you move to Australia? You may have confused the spiders. That's fair. They're both brown. I mean, unless like you're really into spiders, like I don't blame anyone for mixing them up. I mean, if you put them both in front of me, I could probably tell, but like, I've looked at quite a few spiders over time, just seeing them be posted. Yeah, huntsmen are fine. You're not gonna die to, like, a black Is it a black widow? Oh, I put on the wrong cat. Well, I have to redo that order. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it to redo the order, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, I feel like a snake? Like, I just straight up don't think you're likely to die to a spider. I mean, I'll keep saying this. It's like, if you move to Australia, you're not gonna be living, like, out somewhere where there's a bunch of animals. You're gonna be living in, like, a city, probably, and you're not gonna see, like, a lot of animals. But you'll touch a blue-ringed octopus? Yeah, you can do that. I mean, it's not guaranteed you'll die. If they have the medical equipment on hand, then you won't die from a blue-ringed octopus, but you do have to wait a while for the venom to go through your system. I encourage this behavior. Yeah, you know, just go die to wild animals. Totally. Totally what I'm encouraging. You're welcome. But yeah, of all the animals I think you could die to, I feel like a snake might be most likely, but like even then, like you would have to come across a snake that is aggressive in the first place. It should always be emphasized, most animals just want to leave you alone. And they're scared of you because you're big. You have to actively be intruding on like an animal for them to get pissed at you. Usually. Though I've heard funnel webs can be aggressive if I'm remembering that correctly. Which I mean, I guess makes sense if like, because I imagine you'd come across them when they're in their like nest, in their little house, so they would be territorial. Snakes are cute. Snakes are cute. Very adorable. I think I've gotten to see snakes in person, but it's like a very fuzzy memory. I wish I could see some in person again. I think that would be fun. No, they really aren't fuzzy. Scaly. They're cute and scaly. You kind of just are, like, I mean, let's be so real. You're always coming into the chat and, like, actually chatting with me. and you actually have good banter. Like, I'm just here, man. I'm just here, girly pop. Then again, I think you could say that about a lot of streamers. Listen, what they don't tell you about being a streamer is that it's kind of a lie. It's like, oh yeah, you're definitely coming here for the streamer's personality and not for all the people in the chat who are making conversation and actually like making it fun. Come here for the cat ears. You know what's so unfortunate? They don't have cat ears in this game. I don't understand why. They have like a cat, they have like a, what do you call it? It's like a knitted thing you wear on your head. They have like one of those with cat ears. But they don't have just cat ears on their own. Unless like I missed it, but I don't think I did. A beanie? Yes, exactly, a beanie. I fucked that up. No more words than me. How would one measure that? I mean, I knew there were, just not in the moment. How much do you read? Actually, I don't know. I don't know how big my vocabulary is. Like, I feel like you can't really measure someone's vocabulary. Now that I'm thinking about it. It would be very difficult to. What that big vocab do? It write books. It goes unused actually. I don't write that much. I use that vocab to go to my search engine and double check what the meaning is because I'm pretty sure I know what it means, but I won't quite remember. And then if I do that enough times in a small span of time, I go like, I start thinking, am I that pretentious? Oh, you got another costume. Put your helmet back on, girl. feel like having a big vocabulary is like both a blessing and a curse, because then you start using a lot of very specific words and not everybody will know the words. And you also do just sound like you're very, very pretentious. And like you're purposefully trying to be big and smart. And it's like, no, I'm really not. People can advocate I'm not that smart. Sucks when you're using that one specific word that applies perfectly to the situation, but on the internet people are like, damn, so pretentious. I know, right? Like when you know the word yourself, it feels good to use. Like it feels good, but then people are like, you're just trying to be like big and smart, and it's like, I'm sorry. Sometimes like when you have a specific word, it just makes sense to use. Please don't hunt me for sport. I do say that though, like I don't think I would get mad at someone else for using a big word. I usually just go to Google and I go like, please help. I need to know what this word means. It's fun to hunt streamers for sport. I also need to change my default search engine to like DuckDuckGo. I keep forgetting to do that, because Google doesn't work anymore. Oh, you haven't participated in the annual streamer IRL Manhunt yet? No. I haven't been invited. Because they said I was too mentally ill. No, that's not true. Maybe they would. Maybe they would exclude me. Maybe they'd say they hate my guts. Did I don't know how I fucked that up. Hang on. How did I monumentally fuck that? Sunday was blended too. Oh, was that... Did that have like a different one on it? That's unfortunate. Oh well. Not my problem anymore. I just realized, can you imagine if someone working at a place gave you the wrong order and then just said, it's not my problem anymore, when you tell them it's like wrong? It's out of my control. There's nothing that can be done. That's delivery in a nutshell. I did forget about that, you're right. We've reached autumn. It's a different season. Oh my fucking gosh. Why are you carrying maple syrup with you? So it turns out we sent you 100 live bees, no refunds. Horrible news to everyone but a beekeeper. Now get your ass out of here. I don't want to see you carrying maple syrup in here. Can I kill that guy for $1 million? I mean, I can try. Stab him a cajillion times. $100, you ain't getting $1 billion. Well, I mean... What am I meaning to ask? What is the XP stuff I see? Like in-game? That's your, when it gets to the end of the day, you can play it, but there's like levels. Oh, in chat? Oh, right. I was gonna say, they've introduced a new parasocial manipulative thing where apparently if you talk a lot and you send money, you can get a ranking in chat for being like the bestest person, I guess. #1 fan. It's very manipulative. I don't like it. I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. Like, I think so. I think it is mandatory and I can't do anything about it. Like, the immediate settings don't say anything. Just don't like having this big ass purple icon next to the name. Yeah. It's like so bad. Let me check again. Like this they can't just keep getting away with this. Yeah, there's like nothing to turn it off. It's also, why is there a live chat summary now? I just looked into customization. It says there's an AI summary of chat. Why would you want that? What are they doing? Yeah, this is so wrong and pointless. I know, right? Like, there's already a thing that you can do to get context on what has happened in chat. It's called scrolling up. We should talk about heinous stuff so the AI will give a bad summary so you can get your channel shut down. No. Yeah, just stop being like racist in my chat. Just and then say afterwards, I'm so glad that you said that you hate everyone and that you want people to be killed and hunted down for the way they were born. Yeah, trans men, so bad. I hate trans men. Why are people carrying maple syrup? Please put that away. They're Canadian. Ugh. No, but like seriously, getting maple syrup like spilt on you is like terrible. I don't know why you would be carrying that around. Thank you for apologizing. Yeah, you can retract that. You can revoke that one. And it would be terrible. Maple syrup is just so sticky, and it like tastes so good, but oh my gosh, is it like a grime? Is it glue? That kind of shit you could get stuck on a plate and then mold would grow on it or something. Oh, this is gonna take a while. They want the smooth sundae, not content with a regular one. Did I know? What am I meant to know? What information shall you bestow upon me that I may or may not already know? Quickly look up a fun fact before they get you. Did I? I mean, yeah, I think I already knew that. Everybody knows that Pikachu evolves into Raichu with a Thunderstone. The weather outside is dark. And not stormy. Like Sylveon, but guess what your favorite Pokemon is? I wonder if it could be the Pokemon in your profile pic. Yeah, you know, it's probably, Lanoon. And nobody knows what my favorite. You called a furry in TF2 for that pick? That's kind of sad. I mean, I guess it's not the worst. I mean, people just don't know what Pokemon is, I guess, when they're too deep in TF2 to know all of the Pokemon. Metacross. Lucario. Snom. No. Mine is just not a conventional fave. Do you want to keep guessing, or should I tell you? Like Pawnee, God of War? No. God of War? God of War. It's definitely War. It's meant to be like French. I have brought it up before, I think. I'm not sure if it was around you though. Is it a bug? No. Is it a normal? No. It's 20 questions? Okay. So those were 2 questions. Good luck. Is it smaller than a human? I don't actually know. Let me search that up real quick. It could be about the height of a person. Like of an adult, I think. If I'm remembering heights correctly. I don't think I can get this considering I've not played a Pokemon game. And there are, what, 900 Pokemons? Could be a fun 20 question something. I mean, I can tell you that it's within the first gen. Like, it is in the very first Pokemon game. Is it furry? No. Would most people say it's cute? I don't think so. Like, obviously I think that it's a cute little guy, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people would be like, God no. It's coming together now. Is it? Does it have a non-organic vibe? No. It is very organic. Is it purple? No. $500 milkshakes. Are we keeping count? I don't know how many I've made so far. Like, can there be a Papa Louis stat for that? Is it psychic? No. I can imagine this is not what you signed up for, because like, if you haven't played, if you don't know a lot about Pokemon, this is probably terrible. We're on this now. Yeah, no way off. Definitely. It's not like I can just tell you if you want me to. Wow, I'm just raking in these stars. What a crazy recipe to get. Okay, yeah, your brain is breaking. Yeah, I like Victory Bell. I think Victory Bell is a great Pokemon. I like the carnivorous plant. They're just a fun guy. I was gonna ask, is it a plant? God. Rip. Oh my gosh, we're just short of money. Wow, this is obscure. It's not even Bellsprout, I know, right? How much money do we have? I don't even know if making it... What that mouth do? It dissolves Pokemon and it's a gaping hole. We're going to do one more day and then we can buy all the variations of one of the items and I can mark it off. And then I will be going to bed because I have places to be tomorrow. But you know, I feel like we've made a lot of progress already. I think we've made big gains in the early game. I think this is a great sign. Got places to do things. Yeah. I wonder when this cough will go away. Cause I know I'm probably not sick anymore, right? Like, you can still have a cough and like not be contagious, but like, when will it leave? When will I be left alone? Going for all achievements? No, we have a much worse goal. I have something more sickening planned. Sick and twisted. Appreciate the hell out of this guy just getting out of bed. Does more for this country than the military. Then again, that could be said about a lot of people. Kind of not being in the military is just kind of like good. can go so fast in this game and it just won't matter with the pacing of the day. But you still do it anyways. Just to keep your brain occupied. My gosh, why would you even have like a... Why would you pick a different special at this point? I feel like the progress I've already made is like popping off. Yeah, jeez. Nearly a gold star customer? God damn. I like this game way too much. It gives me too much dopamine. I don't know what it is about it. Medieval sword simulator game? That sounds interesting. Girls will love medieval swords. Half Sword L3. I've never heard of this. Interesting. I wish I knew more about knights and like armor and stuff. But I do not. I don't have that knowledge in my brain. And you can't just have it in there inherently. It's a free demo? I'll have to try that out. Put it on the to-do list. This one's also just +1 customer star. I guess you can't get any more than that. Anyways, we can buy our complete set of the first outfit. If I put in the numbers right. This is what we're going to be doing. This is our riveting gameplay. I didn't realize I had already bought one. I didn't need all of them. This is already, things are already looking up. This is... And $50 left over. I think that might be like an accessory we can get. Yeah, and let's get the wedding corsage. And let's mark this off. There we go. There's our progress. This is what we're doing. This is why we're getting a bunch of money. Well, that's it. Yeah, again, Xander will we'll figure something out to like set up a calendar. Xander will help with that. But for now, I hope that everyone has a nice day, a nice night, a nice evening, whatever it is. I'm taking my meds and I'm going right to bed. Thank you for stopping by and watching me just play this. Bye. Bye!